What's up, everybody? Money Moicano here, and I heard they told me that Chael Sonnen made a video about my rant, and I will react today. Let's find out what Uncle Chael Sonnen said about the whole video, okay? Let's go. But first, click the like button, motherfucker. Really fast, brother. Don't lose me my time, okay?
Turkey is wonderful on sandwiches. But
Let's
as far
watch
as
the
breaking
video.
habits go, guys, I got a better solution for you this new year. And I'm, of course, talking about my sponsor, Fume. Fume is an amazing, award-winning, innovative, flavored air device. And it's built to help you part
Is that
ways
right? Chael
with old
Sonnen
habits.
is
Instead of
advertising
electronics,
smoking?
vapors, and harmful chemicals, Fume is completely
An
natural.
undefeated
and it
guy,
uses flavored air. This is
undefeated
a habit you can
MMA
feel free to
champion
enjoy, and it makes
advertising
replacing your
you
bad habit
to
very
smoke?
easy.
Is that right?
This will fill the void in a natural, guilt-free way. It's easy, enjoyable,
Easy,
and
enjoyable?
it's even fun.
Put
Fume
shit on your
has served
f***ing
over
lungs? That's
150,000
enjoyable?
customers, and his
Let's
Money
go.
Moicano has a fight over the weekend.
Money Moicano. That's good, my brother. That's good. He's right. Money Moicano. Let's go.
People are calling his post-fight interview the greatest of the year. Now, I realize the year just started, but I can't disagree with the statement. But when you have Daniel Cormier in the ring doing an interview with an earpiece, he's in a suit, this dude's all sweaty, Moicano, they got a broken language, then it turns
Hey. Show some respect for my English, Chael Sonnen. I teach English for myself, my brother. I'm not like the other guys that learn English from a school, from a teacher. I didn't born here. I teach myself English. That's a really important thing that you have to learn. So that's why I have some trouble, because imagine you teaching English yourself, my brother. That's what I did. So again, don't call my English broken, my brother. It's a self-taught English, okay?
be a killer interview. That Bersari and Zach decide they want a little bit more of, oh, by the way, Moicano's trying to take the microphone from him.
I was not trying to take the microphone. Watch the interview. I was not trying to take anything. I was just talking, my brother.
That's some good genetics, Money
Let me tell
Moicano.
another thing.
All of these things are happening. In Money Moicano, in
That's
what
good.
you
Money
guys
Moicano.
have declared the best interview of the year.
You know what is funny? Because this year just started and people are saying the best interview of the year. And last year I did the fight, so no good interview. But 2022 was the best interview of the year too. So you see the pattern, you see what is going on. I don't know if you start to realize that, my brother.
He didn't give an interview. There was no interview there.
No interview.
There was cautious thought coming out of his mouth.
Uncle Sonnen got it.
And that's what his last 3 interviews have been. Moicano, when he got on the radar for me, he started calling himself Moicano. Moicano want money, and Moicano wanted steaks. Do you guys remember that when he's doing that? He starts calling himself Moicano. Moicano need money.
No. You got wrong. Moicano wants money. It's something different. Need and wants, my brother.
He took a fight on short notice. He was like out to dinner when they called him. He had no problem with the fight. He had no problem.
No, I was not in dinner. I was drinking whiskey, my brother. I was drinking whiskey literally. On Sunday, I landed in Brazil. I had a terrible flight. My 2-year-old son at the time was crying the whole flight. And then I got in Brazil. We were reunited with family. I was drinking whiskey. And in the other day, they called me, hey, can you fight RDA on 3-day notice? And I say, okay, what can I do? Good money? It's good money. Is that opportunity? And then the rest is history, my brother.
Flying across the world. He had a problem. He didn't know if he could beat the scale. And I could just relate to that. So he's talking about Moicano's eating steak. Moicano had to put down the steak. Moicano want money.
Money.
They gonna pay him to fight. Moicano gotta come to America. It was one of these great things, but it was this interview about nothing. It was like the Ultimate Warriors to do. The Ultimate Warriors, one of the great interviews.
This interview about nothing, my brother. Man, Uncle Chael Sonnen got it wrong, my brother. What I was telling, my brother. I was telling that people were disrespecting me because if you look my resume, I fought only the best, but now I am the best, and I'm proving over and over and over again, my brother. And it's going to be a time that people gonna realize that, my brother, because I'm not losing anymore, my brother. I'm done with losing. I cannot afford to lose 55, four wins and 3 submissions. Only fight the best, the top of the division, and guess what? We coming for that gold, baby.
Daniel Cormier is interviewing an excited Moicano who's beat the holy hell. I must tell you, I mean, Moicano.
Hey, you got wrong again. Beat the hole, beat, man, beat. Headbutt on the eye. Other than that, I was okay, my friend. But you're right. At the time, I was not seeing with this eye, so maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong. I don't,
Moicano beat the guy worse than he got beat, but this is an asshole. Like, this guy needs to go in the back and get some treatment. I mean, whether it's checked out or whether it's some ice. Moicano starts doing a spot talking about he's going to be a cop someday. He's coming to America. He's going to do the citizenship thing, and when he...
I'm gonna let him talk, and I will talk before him because I think he didn't know what I was trying to say.
retires from fighting, he's not only going to go in the police force, he's going to join the SWAT team because there's bad people out there. And he doesn't want the bad people. And he doesn't want people to misunderstand. And so he goes right into this. Right into the SWAT, he's going to get the bad people. So Moicano, he's going to shoot, he's going to join the SWAT team so he can actually, he can do the heavy lifting. And he wants people to go to church to be better. It was just like these cautious thoughts. I mean, it was no different than Moicano want money, Moicano want steaks.
It's different, and I'm gonna tell you why. And why I say that, and I realize that's very important, brother. What makes a country great is the institutions, and church is an institution. What made America was the Protestant reform, right, on Europe, and they went over here to America to build a new country, right, the Protestants. And then why? Because they were being oppressed in Europe, and then they come here, they found a new land, and this land was and is the empire of the law. No one is above law. There is no king in America. There is no royalty in America. This is a republic. This is a democracy. Everybody has equal rights. Everybody has the right to have private property. Everybody has the right to bear and to have guns, to defend themselves. And everybody has the freedom of speech. And back in the day, that was a big thing. People don't realize how important that is. And I realize that America is the great country in the world right now. And I want this country to remain the greatest country in the world. And I think a lot of that stuff has to do with law enforcement. And that's why after I'm done, I want to do my part as a member of this community in America, especially in Florida, because I want people to respect the law, because that was what make America great. Nobody is above the law. You have to realize that. And police and law enforcement, they make the law to be enforced, right? So they are very important, my brother. See what they are doing in El Salvador right now, right? The president just got reelected and with 87% of approve. Why? Simply because he put the bad guys on the prison. Just like that. El Salvador was the worst, the most violent country in the whole America, in the whole continent. And then now it's safer than Canada and then USA. Can you believe that? A country that was ruled by mafias, and now it's getting clean. Why? Just because people are putting bad guys on the jail, Of course, you have to respect citizen freedoms, but when you start to committing crimes, when you start to robbing, trafficking, doing all that shit, you lose your citizenship. you know, and that's why I want to be part of the solution, my brother. I want to help America to thrive because I have a son, and I want him and I want him uh, to be raised in a country with rules, you know, with institutions, with religion, with family, and that's what I want for me. So that's why I was saying that on the microphone, and I think a lot of people related to that nowadays. But maybe you cannot say these things, right? So maybe for Chael Sonnen, like I say, I'm not doing jokes over here. Maybe my English is too broke. Maybe I can not express myself the way I wanted. But that's what I say when I did this rant.
You guys are called the best interview of the year, and guess what? I don't disagree. But much like Jericho had to remind us all 20 plus years later about the Ultimate War, I'm not sure what it was about.
I just tell you.
Really sure. Just give Moicano the stick. Make sure Craig and Zach give a little bit of time and let him flow. I thought it was interesting that he wanted to join SWAT. I thought it was interesting that Moicano, who's Brazilian born, who English is his second language, wants to move here, and not only move here, but defend. I mean, I find that to be very interesting.
Yeah, you know why? You know why? Because the Bill of Rights and America was the only true revolution that got it right. Right? If you see, French Revolution was a disaster afterwards, right? Napoleon took over, and American Revolution, you guys build a crazy experiment. Is the only presidentialism that have ever worked. If you see other presidentialism countries in America, they are a mess. You know, Europe, they are parliamentary. So America is very special, and it's because his beginnings, the 13 states. So if you know American history a little bit, you know how crazy and what were the odds of patriots fighting the British Empire, right? That's just crazy, and that's what my rant was about. Because in the end of the day, America is the empire of the law. Everybody has to follow the rules. Nobody is above the rules, and I want America to continue like that, because that give the small guy a chance to survive. You know, all the countries in the world, you don't have that. You don't have that opportunity. You know, some people are special than others, and I think that's what make America great. I don't want to be too political about that, but in the end of the day, you have to give citizens freedom to hand their business, to do whatever they want with the money. So I like and I love everything that America was found on.
Quite frankly, I would like to hear more about that, wouldn't you? How did he get to that point? How did he love this land, which is not his, so much that he wants to adopt it and then protect it? That's fascinating.
That's fascinating, but because it's not the land, again, it's the idea. It's the idea that every individual has the right of freedom to decide his own fate. Because I did that, you know. I am an MMA fighter because I put all my effort on that. I always want that, and I want that to preserve, and I want, like I say before on the video. So Chael Sonnen got it wrong and got it right. Let me know what you guys think about that. Did you guys like it or not? See you next time. Money Moicano out.